I'm going to go back in time. If I'm going to build a time machine and go back in time, I'm going to punch a woolly mammoth.
You're going to punch a mammoth?
Yes. A grown-up one.
You're going to get stood on by a mammoth?
That's fine. I'm still going to beat him up. Welcome to the SlapDuck Podcast. I'm your host, Sully Iqbal, and I'm joined by one of my regulars,
Lucas Sheehan.
And we are at the pod at White City Place, and I'm going to punch a mammoth.
You're not going to punch a mammoth?
I'm going to punch a mammoth.
Even if... all right. Let's say you got the whole time travel shit down.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to punch a mammoth in the face.
See, because I'm only going to do stuff that's not going to, like, change the course of history, because that'd be weird.
You've heard of the butterfly effect, right?
But it's one mammoth.
It's one butterfly effect.
What if it's a mammoth that's, like, on its last legs?
So you're going to kill a mammoth?
If I punch him hard enough, yes.
How are you going to get up to his face?
A ladder.
Like, could you punch an elephant in the face now?
Could you punch a baby elephant?
A baby elephant?
Yes.
I feel like that would affect some shit in the future.
I couldn't reach a grown-up elephant. So if I got, like, a ladder, let's see, the mammoth doesn't know what a ladder is.
Right.
So it's for, like, what's that? And it's looking, it's like, well, what's happening? There's a ladder in front of me. He doesn't know what a ladder is.
No.
There's this object in which a human is scaling. He'd assume it's a tree of some sorts.
A tree.
A
shiny tree.
Probably.
I'm assuming it's a metal ladder.
Yeah, probably a metal ladder.
Why don't you just go like just full on WWE and just smack him in the head with a ladder?
Because I want to actually feel hitting the mammoth.
You want to feel hitting the mammoth?
Yes.
Just because you'd be like punching Chewie. You'd be like punching Chewbacca, just bigger.
Yeah, but anything else around that time would probably kill me before I got close enough to punch it.
You punch a sloth?
Giant sloths were huge.
Yeah, but it's still a sloth. They're slow as hell.
They were predators then.
Were they?
Yeah.
I didn't... Seriously?
They were giant predators, man. They'd sick people.
All right, punch a dodo.
Not people things.
No one's punched a dodo.
They probably have.
I mean, the cavemen maybe.
No, the dodo was probably like, "Hey, friend, how are you?" And so, there's probably just a sailor that had a bit too much drink. Like,
and you just...
What are you looking at, lad?
A sailor?
Just decked it.
Dodos are like extinct. There was no sailors.
Yeah, those sailors went to go get the dodos and ate them, didn't they?
Oh, shit, yeah.
When they went to Dodo Island. I don't know where dodos are.
Dodo Island.
I don't know where dodos are from. But when they went to the island where the dodos were, all the dodos were like, "Oh, look, new creature, let me investigate." And the people were like, "Ooh, you look like a tasty morsel."
We're hungry.
And ate them all, yeah.
I wonder what they tasted like. I'm assuming chicken.
It's probably like a chicken. I don't know. I think they were bigger than like turkeys.
Okay.
I think they were pretty sizable birds.
Meaty.
So they're probably like a meaty big turkey type.
Yeah, they had to eat all of them.
I think also it was like we gave them like human diseases and like dogs and cats and stuff.
That could fuck it up.
I don't think they had any predators on that island. I don't think it was like exclusively dodos, but like there were no predators. An amazing like book, if you want to know that sort of stuff, is Homo Sapien by Noah Yuval Harari. He's a professor of anthropology at the University of Tel Aviv. Okay. I prefer Homo Sapiens because it's real life. Okay. It's like the history of humans. And there's a whole section about how humans like messed up like animals and stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's really interesting. There's a book called Homo Deus, which is about like the future of humankind. Sort of like robots and stuff. But like he just like goes off on tangents about government and stuff.
Okay, so it gets a bit like...
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
Yeah, tinfoil hat style.
Yeah. Azkaban.
Azkaban.
Do you think it's like an Azkaban? Like a now Azkaban?
Prison.
Yeah, but like a prison but like a prison we don't know of. Like in the middle of the ocean. Kind of like Alcatraz.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's Guantanamo?
Yeah, but that's not like British.
Oh, you Britain?
I'm talking about like a British one.
I'm sure.
Because I expect that from America.
I'm pretty sure the Isle of Man is probably like a prison.
Never been there.
It sounds like there's only men there, so it sounds like a prison to me.
True.
Yeah, right.
But like, if there was like a prison thing, I'd like to go see it. I don't want to go there.
Well, you just like to fly over it. And
just
that's
like
where
have
the
a
bad people
tour.
live.
You know, like a Monopoly when you land on like the corner thing where it says just visiting.
Yeah.
Be like that. It's like
you can do that in prisons. You can just visit prisons.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can go and like just start chatting to random people.
I thought that'd be like a security risk.
Yeah, no shit, it's prison. But I went a couple of dates with a girl who was pretending to be a lawyer, and she had to go to prisons to like speak to them and stuff. She said it was super scary.
Because they're big,
they're criminals,
prison dudes.
And I mean, it wasn't like she was going to people that were like caught with some drugs. It was like murderers and stuff.
Oh, I was going to say cool, but murder's
No,
not cool.
murder's not cool.
Murder's not cool, people.
The fact that you have to say that is sad.
But it's the state of humans these days,
So
where murder's like, it's cool, whatever. It's probably
that is
not.
true. There is like way more murdery shit that we're hearing about at the moment.
Dude, talking like murders, you know Chicago. I know Chicago's coming up again.
The musical?
No, as in the place.
Okay, sure.
We discussed Chicago last time on the SlapDuck Podcast, available at SoundCloud, iTunes, and Castbox. Hey man, gotta get this plugged in.
Go for it.
In Chicago, since January, there've been 1,400 shootings.
What?
I think deaths by shootings.
1,400?
Yeah, 1,400 in Chicago alone.
Fuck.
And I think in Afghanistan, I think just for US soldiers, there's been, since 2001, 1,500 deaths.
What?
Well, I mean, both are substantial numbers.
No, but
But like the fact that Chicago's almost caught up
into a war,
half a year,
a war,
like that's bad, man.
Fucking hell,
Stuff's crazy out here.
Yeah.
So why I have to go back in time?
Punch a mammoth.
Punch him up. Get the mammoth. See, I'm thinking now maybe we take the mammoths.
No, I think if you punch it, it's just small enough kind of change that maybe you stop guns from being a thing.
Or it would make more mammoths violent towards humans, and they'd kill all the humans in that time.
Yeah, but the Ice Age would have fucked them up anyway, so you can't stop that.
Nah, man, humans lived in the Ice Age.
They lived through it, but
exactly. So then
the mammoths didn't.
No, mammoths survived. Humans killed the mammoths. We ate them all in that book.
Is that another thing?
It's another thing. It was like mammoths don't breed fast enough. So at the rate we killed mammoths, at the rate that they bred, they died. Also, like global warming and all that. Guy.
Yeah, the other like nice little things.
Other things happen, but humans mostly.
Oh.
Like they wiped out most of the animals in Australia.
Shit, is that why there's only the terrifying ones left?
There's only like kangaroos and like
shoe spiders.
Koalas.
No, the shoe spiders. The toilet spider is the one that like always freaked me out. It's you sit on the toilet and it's hiding underneath and it just comes and bites your ass and you're dead.
I'd rather not.
Right?
Go to Australia ever.
I would like to go to Australia, but I feel like
that sounds scary.
I'd have to wrap myself in like some bulletproof shit.
I'll go to New Zealand. It's like it's not quite Australia, but it's less scary. It's like the Canada of Australia.
Plus, I guess it's like where they do all the Lord of the Rings stuff. So, are you a Lord of the Rings fan?
Yes,
you are.
100%. Lord of the Rings movies are amazing, and you're wrong by saying they're not good.
They're not though.
No, you're wrong.
I don't. I've only seen the first 3 movies once.
That's why you're wrong.
Have
you seen the extended versions?
Fuck no, not seen the extended versions.
They're so long that you need 2 discs.
Yeah, that's insane.
For DVD. But for Blu-ray, you need 1.
I don't give a shit. It's still too much.
Nah, man, they're so good. You get all the background.
People moan about Nolan movies being too long.
You get Tom Bombadil. Yeah, but Nolan movies are deep.
That's good.
That's why people are complaining, because people can't sit through a long, deep movie. People aren't smart enough. The Lord of the Rings has some deep stuff, but there's also like dudes like slaughtering the orcs.
Fine.
Like Eowyn, she like kills the Witch King.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. You know, in Rohan.
I don't know who that is.
You know the dudes that ride horses.
Sure.
Yeah, you know them lot.
Just everyone.
Have you seen the second movie?
I think so.
You know when they go to Helm's Deep?
I really don't remember.
All right. You know the really blonde lady?
Sure.
The one that's not an elf.
Okay.
You don't know, do you?
No.
There's a lady and she like murks the Witch King and he's like OP. He's like Sauron's second in command.
Okay.
She just murks him, stabs him in the face.
All right.
It's cool. And he like shovels up and blows up.
Okay.
It's awesome. But that's after he's killed her uncle.
All right. See, my problem with the whole Lord of the Rings thing is it focuses for me too much on the stuff that I don't give a fuck about.
But that's that you only actually no
that's how he writes. He's like, there's a battle over there, but
I understand.
Here's 2 pages on this wall and how the bricks look.
The books, but the movies are really well done.
I don't know. I think it was something that I missed as a kid. I went to actually see the first movie in the cinema with my cousin and his dad, my uncle.
Old dude. I don't know if I was born.
You were born.
It came out in 1990. I was 2 years old.
Exactly, you're born.
1999 even. I was 2 years old.
But I went to see it in the cinema with my cousin and his dad. and my cousin started crying when the ring wraith guys started riding around.
That's spooky.
Right. So my uncle took us out of it.
Pete.
So I never really went back to watch it until I was way older, and then by the time I went back to watch it as like an older person, I was like, it just didn't ring for me.
The BBC did a animated version. That's even scarier because the animation's like really bad. So like the animation,
it's scary how bad it is.
It looks really creepy, but I think they're great. I think they're basically like Star Wars, but set back in time.
I don't know.
Evil law. Like the only thing you're missing is like a dad being
the bad guy.
Being the bad guy, yeah. And there's sort of a dad that's a bad guy in the third movie.
Brilliant. Just nicking it all from Star Wars. I'm fucking with it. No. Okay. Do you like the Hobbit movies then? I think the correct answer is no.
They are bearable in the extended versions.
What?
I own the extended versions.
Wait, so they're bearable when there's more of them?
Yes. Because there's a lot of stuff in there that's actually really like charming and like it gets you through the movie.
So I watched the first Hobbit movie.
The first one's fine.
It is horribly bad.
Have you seen 2 and 3?
No.
If you see 2 and 3, the first one is fine.
That doesn't help.
Actually, the second one's fine as well. The third one's crap.
Wait, the third one's the bad one.
The third one's the bad one. The third one's a bad one because the third one is just literally 3 hours of a battle.
Okay, I'm not watching any
Essentially.
of those. Nah,
unless you watch the extended version, there's a lot of nice, charming stuff in there.
Okay, how long are the extended versions?
I don't know of The Hobbit, but I think The Return of the King is 4 hours.
Fuck, that is 2 hours too much.
It's 4 hours.
I like a long movie. I really liked Interstellar, and that's like 3 hours long, but that's 3 hours for me of interesting shit.
I've watched all 3 Star Wars movies, all 3 Lord of the Rings movies in a day.
That sounds like a fucking boring
back
day.
To back. It was amazing.
I think I tried to do that when I was revising because it sounded better than revising.
Yeah.
After the first movie, I actually went to revise because that was the better option.
No, first movie's great.
Oh no, it's
Lord of the Rings one is really good.
Fancy. I like the idea of fancy, but I think done the way the Lord of the Rings done, it's not my cup of tea.
Number 2 is Prime Lord of the Rings.
Prime Lord of the Rings.
Because it's a good mix of a lot of action, but also there's enough story there that you're not like, this is a mindless thing, but it's not too much story where unless you're a massive fan, you're going to get bored.
So I actually know one little anecdote about the Two Towers.
Okay.
I think it's Two Towers, maybe Return of the King. The guy who did the sound design for it, the sound supervisor on the movie, actually came to my university and did like a talk.
Yeah.
So we was all speaking to him and stuff. And at the premiere, and I think it was the Two Towers because he speaks about these two towers in it. So they like done all the sound design and all that kind of stuff. But because it was like so close to the wire, they got like rough CG and did it all to that, and then kind of just exported to to the final. So they're sitting there at the premiere and watching it. And in the rough CG that they had, there was one tower sitting there and it collapses. In the final movie, there's 2.
Yeah.
So they had no sound for the second one.
Ooh.
And like him and Peter Jackson just looked at each other fucking terrified. No one in the premiere knew, but like they obviously went back to the studio and like cleaned up after. But that's the one little thing that I know about.
There's another sound thing you'll actually like.
Go on.
In Lord of the Rings, my brother went to New Zealand and there's a person who's like an expert on Lord of the Rings. I think he might have been there whilst filming. He's now lives in New Zealand.
Okay.
Or something Peter Jackson did. Basically, in the third movie, there's a scene where the guy's giving a massive pep talk, essentially just a pep talk to his whole army, and they're meant to like shout and reply to him. Okay. Obviously, because like, hey guys, let's go muck up some bad guys.
Oh.
Yeah. But there wasn't enough people. Obviously, they only had like 250 extras, but they wanted this massive like sound like wave to really be effective.
Yeah.
So Peter Jackson went to a cricket game and he just I think he said to the people, like, yeah, I need your help with sound for Lord of the Rings. If you could really like scream for me.
Like, oh.
Yeah, and he just recorded that.
That's cool.
And that's what they used in the movie.
No, it's literally thousands of people.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Neat little tricks like that are great. Like in sound there's a thing called Foley. It was
it's when you got the thing.
So it was named after the guy that invented it. I think his name was like Jim or James Foley. And on the movie Spartacus, Stanley Kubrick really hated the sound of the army that he recorded like on set. And he was like, no, we got to fly everyone back out there, redo this, record it right. And Jim Foley was like, just give me a second. And he got like these essentially like hold your horses. And he got these kind of wooden boxes and nailed a bunch of like keys into them and stuff, and just slammed them down, and that's the sound of kind of like the marching.
It's like a clunk and like a jingle of like the armor. Okay.
And then you got like the clinks of the metal hitting them, and that's kind of like the approach I take for like every project of, rather than looking at it and thinking, oh, this is the object, I got to record that object, thinking, what does it sound like, and just kind of using that as kind of an idea, and it's something that I see in lots of movies.
There's something they did in a horror movie. I don't remember. They like this. I don't know if it was Foley. I went to a university tour, and they showed me their they had this really cool Just Sound studio. It was Will Holloway, and there's like this little like instrument / device where like you can make a whole bunch of different sounds on it. Like, there's like that screeching sound they use in horror movies.
Is an aquaphone, a water phone?
Maybe, I don't know what it is.
Is it essentially like a weird kind of like metal bowl with a bunch of like things shooting off? Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I think it's water phone or aquaphone is what they normally call it.
And those are dope. You were talking about Spartacus, obviously set in the past. I Want to Punch a Mammoth. Obviously, if you
bit further in the past, but yeah, sure.
If you had my time machine lets you go. Okay, my time machine's like a dope time machine. It's like the TARDIS. You can go wherever you want.
Space and time.
Yeah, but not the future. Let's not go future because that's okay. We can discuss future afterwards.
Okay.
And you can only stay on Earth because that's going to make it too complicated. Where are you going to go in the past?
Where am I going to go in the past? I can go as far back as I want.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going back that far.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going like the 90s or 80s.
Why?
I don't want to go to Victorian era because everyone stank back then.
True.
I don't really want to go to a time where like slavery was a thing.
Can confirm you'd probably be enslaved.
I mean,
you'd probably just go. You'd be really nice. You'd walk up to a Roman soldier.
Yeah, if I went into
actually Italian, so it's fine.
Yeah, if I went to Rome, I'd be fine. I could do that. If I went to Egypt, we'll see.
Nah,
depends how Jewish I look.
No, they think you're Roman.
Possibly.
You understand some Italian. I don't think they spoke Italian. They spoke Italian's close enough to Latin.
Yeah, I mean,
suppose
same sort of. I think same sort of shit. I don't know.
Same country of origin.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't really want to go to a time where like slavery was a thing, like ever. So that would suck. So that means either going like super far back.
You can't go anywhere in time.
Well, it's like I either go before civilizations were a real thing, or to like the fucking 80s.
Watch like Bon Jovi.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'd go to like Woodstock, which would be great. I'd get to like Nine Inch Nails play at Woodstock and all like the fucking cool bands back then that I love.
You just go to music things.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
You'd use my TARDIS to just go watch music.
I would. I would go back and watch the same music thing. Just I'd stand in a different.
Man, you got VR for that.
No,
you probably aren't.
But like the sound and all that kind of stuff just isn't the same. Just the feel of like the music. Feel of the crowd.
I suppose if we're doing that, I'd want to go back to if we're doing like stuff we can go watch. I'd go back and watch Psycho.
Oh, that would be good.
Because apparently Psycho's when they stopped letting people into cinemas late.
Really?
Basically, it was what's his face, the director
Hitchcock.
How am I forgetting the best director ever? He basically told cinemas to tell their stewards people aren't allowed to come in late for this movie.
That's great.
Because beforehand you used to just be able to walk into
at any point
the movies willy-nilly. But now you've got to like be like, hey, then he was like, no, don't let people in, because he didn't want people to walk in during the twist.
Yeah, imagine walking in during the shower scene.
Which is, if you've, spoiler alert for a movie that's...
I think we can spoil Psycho.
Nearly 80 years old.
I don't know.
It was mid-60s. Norman Bates is the bad
that
guy.
Ago. All right.
No, you want to go back to the 80s. That's not that much further. It's 20 years.
Come on.
There was like what happened in between the 60s and 70s? Like nothing.
The Beatles?
I was thinking like the moon landing.
Moon landing?
Yeah. That didn't happen though.
I mean, it depends.
You can see the strings.
Yeah, right. I'm for the moon landing, but I don't know about you. You think that's fake?
Nah, it's real, man.
Oh God, if it was fake, that would suck. I want to believe that people landed on the moon.
Who were they saying? They were saying like Andy Kaufman would have faked it for them. It was someone.
Really?
Yeah, I think I read something that was Andy Kaufman, where they were like, yeah, Andy Kaufman helped them fake the moon landing. Yeah, I'd go back and watch Psycho, and just to see how people, the very first like screening of Psycho, and just sit there and watch.
People lost their minds.
Yeah, man. Or
The Exorcist would be a good one.
No, I can't do that.
Oh yeah, you don't like
That's
horror.
too spooky, man. I can't do horror movies.
I can't. By today's standards, it's not that scary.
No, man. Her head goes backwards.
And
that's spooky.
Owls' heads go backwards.
Yeah, an owl's meant to do that. A human's not. Like an owl, it's fine because owls are like cute and stuff. Like, hey, man, you're an owl. It's cool.
What if she had big eyes? She looked like an owl.
If she looked like if she was an owl, fine. I don't mind.
Oh no, that'd be cool. Like those sort of movies, those like kind of Star Wars for the first time.
I'd go watch Star Wars for the first time, but I don't know. It might feel because I've watched Star Wars so many times. I feel like, yeah, Star Wars. But I don't know how people reacted to Star Wars.
Imagine watching Empire Strikes Back for the first time.
Empire Strikes Back was a great movie, prime Star Wars.
No, but imagine watching that for the first time. No one knows this twist.
Oh, the twist. The twist.
Dude, you can spoil this kind of shit.
You can't spoil the thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Vader twist.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, imagine how people would respond to that
Sense.
shit. It'd be great. Absolutely great.
All M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Oh God!
On opening night.
There's only like 3 worth watching.
The Village. Village is fine.
The Village was fine when I first watched it. Every time I watch it now, it's just less and less.
What about the one when Malcolm X? Why did I say Malcolm X? When Mel Gibson kills the aliens with water. I don't know what that one's called.
Oh, Signs?
The Signs, that's it. That doesn't really have a twist, does it?
Just aliens.
I mean, the twist is you see the alien at the end.
Yeah.
They spend the whole movie not showing you the aliens. And it's like, oh, you want to see an alien? Bam, alien. It's like,
no, I really like, was it Unbreakable?
Is that the first one to split?
Yeah. So like Unbreakable, and then like he really split, a couple of years back?
Yeah.
And then at the end you find out that it's a sequel to Unbreakable. Yeah. Split is a fucking brilliant movie.
They're making a new one, aren't they?
Yeah. Mr. Glass.
With Bruce Willis.
With all of them. All 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm very excited for that movie. It looks like they released the poster like last week.
Yeah.
It looks really fucking cool.
Don't tell them. Don't date the podcast.
They released the poster like
that some time in the past, man. Don't date the podcast.
No. I mean, it was a few weeks ago.
We record this stuff. No, but okay. So now if you can go in the future, where are you going? And let's imagine take your future from what you've seen in media, because obviously you can't. No one knows the future. But like if you got Blade Runner, Fallout.
Who the fuck's going to Fallout?
Man, it'd be cool because you can leave, can't you? Get my sick time machine.
Sure, and then you leave with a bunch of radiation sickness.
That's cool, man. Go further in the future. Go to another future where they cure radiation sickness.
What kind of world from media would you like to live in?
As in, like, presently?
Yeah, any kind of media, like
as in, like
future,
past, like a thing.
Yeah,
like a movie or a book. Or
yes, I know mine.
Is it bad if I want to say Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom?
Yes, because dinosaurs now run the fucking
dinosaurs
world.
are lit, man.
Well, that's it actually is as well.
Yeah, I'd meet a Triceratops and like, hey, buddy.
You try and punch it in the head, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't punch a Triceratops. He's got spikes.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, man. His spikes are lower. His spikes are closer to me.
Right.
As opposed to mammoths, which are like up here.
Fine. Okay.
Mammoth is big. I don't know how big Triceratops as well. But Triceratops seem really cool though. And they fought T-Rexes, man.
They fought T-Rexes?
Yeah, Triceratops used to fight T-Rex.
Triceratops one with the 3 spikes, right?
Yeah.
Right.
2 on like the head type area and 1 on their nose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd do that, or but like another answer would be, because apparently you just don't like Jurassic World.
Not really.
Oh, so you hate good movies then.
Come on.
It would probably be, actually I don't know. That's a good one.
See, I know mine. It's stuff like Star Trek. It's future, it's space, it's exploration.
You just want to be Picard.
Oh, fuck no. I want to be Kirk. But without all the rapey shit.
Yeah, man.
Like modern Kirk, not Shatner Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be great. You get to explore like different fucking worlds, explore space. You got different kind of species. Also, Star Trek's whole thing is it's utopia. But again, the further they come or like, explore space, that's where they can start to find conflict.
The less utopia.
Yeah. So like the actual kind of like, it'd be like Earth is a utopia, but going to fucking Pluto, there's conflict as shit there. And you get
utopia.
to experience both. It'd be cool.
Can I use the game Spore?
Spore. Like the one where you make
like, it
Sims
aliens.
for aliens.
Yeah, man, because eventually you go to the future.
Do you?
You fly spaceships and stuff as an alien.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'll do spore, and then because then I could make all the aliens.
Wait, so you're God in this world?
I'm God of spore.
You just want to be God.
Let's be honest, that's a pretty sweet gig.
It's a pretty easy gig.
It's a pretty sweet gig, man. Now, what when your spore animals start fighting each other? You're like, hey guys, stop it. We don't want war. You can befriend them before. Spore's really good, man.
I never played Spore.
Spore is like really in depth.
I've never been one for those kind of games. Was never a Sims kid. Was never a Spore person. It's just not for me.
What if the world was Sims?
The world was Sims.
Yeah, man. What if you found out everything was Sims and you're the only one to know that? How crazy would that drive?
Would you have the Sims power? Like the creator of Sims
No,
power?
you're a Sim.
You're
like
a
a wobble bubba. Because they don't speak English.
No, they don't know that. They got Simish.
Yeah,
similes? Oh, God. That would be super weird. I don't think I'd want to know. It'd be like The Matrix. Would you want to... If this was The Matrix, would you want to know it's The Matrix?
Is it like The Matrix where if I die in The Matrix... Oh, I know. You die when you die in The Matrix, don't you? You don't become unmatrixed.
No.
Will I then get the option of the blue pill or the red pill? Will Lawrence Fishburne and turn up and be like, hey man.
Sure. Like, let's say you're Neo. Would you have taken the red pill or the blue pill? Yeah.
Is the outside world still the same as it was?
It's the exact same. Like, this is the utopia that the machines have designed for us because they're using us as energy. And the outside world is fucking terrible.
But if I take the red pill, I forget that I know, don't I? If I take the pill he doesn't take, I forget I would know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You'd go back to like being now and just like living your life, enjoying your life.
What if I don't take a pill at all?
Well, I mean, so you walk around
Then
thinking...
Then I do anything. It doesn't matter.
But that being said, the agents would still come after you because they came after him.
We'd become friends, though.
With the agents. You'd become an agent.
What if me and Elrond become friends?
I don't think that works that way, buddy.
Man, that's tough. Because
it's not though, is it?
Yeah,
you stay in the Matrix.
No, man. On the one hand, it's like I can be mates with Lawrence Fishburne and the other lady.
What, and be at war against a bunch of machines that you're gonna fail at?
I'd be their friend. But hey, guys,
the machine's friend.
I'd teach them what humans are like.
They know what humans are like.
No, but I'd teach them the workings of a human. I'd be like, hey, guys, I'm a human. You're a machine. Let's live in harmony. I'd create peace between humans and machines.
And then they would just stab you between the eye and pop you back in the thing and use you for energy.
But like Neo. He's chill with them, isn't he?
No.
He becomes mates with them. At the end of the third one.
I'm sorry. You're bringing the Matrix 3 into this.
Look, I mean, if we're talking about the Matrix, when we're talking about the world of the Matrix, we need to use all 3 Matrix movies.
I mean, if you're going that way, you're going to bring the Animatrix in as well.
Yes.
Oh, Christ. No, let's just say there's one Matrix.
So Matrix 1.
Yes. But there's no...
That means there's no big battle at the end of Matrix 3.
No.
That's fine.
This is just one.
And I don't get chased by robots in Matrix 1.
In Matrix 1, they do get chased by robots. A bunch. They've used the EMP. They almost die.
Matrix 1 is the EMP. Oh, wow. That's harsh then, man.
It's a harsh world.
I wouldn't end up like Tank. He dies.
A lot of them die because that...
Tank's my favourite.
Was mine. R.I.P. Tank.
I don't know then.
Yeah, see, for me, it's always stay in the fucking Matrix. Like, why would I want to go to a world where it sucks?
That's so normal, man. That's just a normie choice.
That's a normal choice. I think lots of people's choices is, no, I'd leave the Matrix. It's like, fuck that. The Matrix is lovely. Matrix you can just enjoy.
But after I die, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
I don't become unmatrixed or anything.
No, you're just dead.
I not become like an agent. Wait.
No, the agent is essentially like not an
virus,
antivirus.
Yeah. So with the machines in the Matrix, when humans die, do they become... What do they do with them?
They just discard them.
How do they get more humans to make more energy?
They grow them.
Oh, yeah.
You remember you got the like field of like babies?
Test tube babies, aren't they?
We're all test tube babies in the future.
It's peak, man.
That's why you don't network AI. You just don't let it access to the internet, otherwise it fucks us over.
No, we're going to do that though, aren't we?
Of course
we're going to Ultron that, man.
We're gonna.
Well,
it's gonna
AI
be
already has access to the internet.
Oh yeah, but I don't think it has the protocols to upload itself to the internet yet.
That'd be dope.
No, because then you get fucking Skynet and we're screwed.
Ooh.
Yeah, because everything's connected to the internet.
Well, what Transformers are we doing Skynet though?
You mean Terminator?
Yeah, what Terminator?
Oh.
Terminator 3.
Rookie. Terminator 3. No. We're talking
Terminator 3 when it sends all the nukes everywhere.
Is it?
Yeah, Terminator 3.
I watched it once in the cinema. Actually,
the only one I've not watched is Salvation.
I didn't mind Salvation.
Isn't Terminator Salvation just like an action movie?
It's just an action movie. If it wasn't called Terminator, people would have been like, it's fine.
It's a big good movie. Just called Salvation.
Salvation.
Be a good movie.
Yeah.
Be a good name for a movie, Salvation.
Ooh.
I'd like to be a Terminator.
You'd like to be a Terminator?
Yeah, that'd be so cool,
that's
man.
New.
Being a Terminator is so much cooler than being normal. It's cooler than being in the Matrix.
Fuck yeah, it's cooler than being in the Matrix.
But I'd be like Arnold Terminator.
Wait, Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? Good or bad?
Terminator 1.
Bad?
I'd be bad guy Terminator, man.
You'd be just hunting down people,
Get those
shooting
glasses
shit.
and be like, get in the chopper. It's not the same movie. It's not the right movie.
Would you ever be back?
No.
No,
Because then, like, she'd beat me up and be like, nah, I'm cool, man. You're good. You and the kid can live.
All right.
That's why I'm in the future. Then I have to wait until the kid turns up, becomes killing my people, and I just be like, hey, dude, I just swap sides.
I don't think you can.
Because I'm a robot, aren't I?
Yeah, because like Skynet, it's a bit like the Borg in Star Trek, where it's like a hive mind mentality, isn't it?
I mean, Skynet is just Matt Smith from Doctor Who.
Is it?
Have you not seen the most recent Terminator?
Oh fuck yeah, that was Genesis.
Genesis.
It's
Genesis.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's just Genesis.
Yeah, but it's spelled so
I
stupidly.
think Genesis is spelled with a Y anyway.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
It's with an I. It's such a bad movie.
No, man.
So
Arnold's in
appalling.
it. He's jacked. He's a jacked old man.
He also fights a younger version of himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, that wasn't good CG. That was bad CG.
That was bad CG.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the fact that like they reveal that John Connor is actually a robot in
Well,
the
that's cool, though,
trailers.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
No.
Movies do that these days. They give away the whole movie in the trailers.
Well, so there was like a huge period where they started doing that, and then recently they've started kind of shooting scenes and putting them in the trailers, and they're just nowhere to be seen.
That's actually very
like
smart.
Deadpool 2 did it,
like
and Infinity War did it.
You know what? They did that in like one of the Harry Potter movies.
Did they?
There's a scene where the bad guys are blowing up London Bridge. Not London Bridge, the Millennium Bridge.
Okay.
Like they blow up Millennium Bridge, and it's not in the movie. And it made me very sad. Not that I wanted people to die on Millennium Bridge, obviously, but it was a very cool shot and it's a very cool scene, but it just wasn't in the movie at all.
Fair enough.
I was like, wow, that's not nice of them to not put that was a really beautiful shot, to not put that in the movie.
Speaking about Infinity War, I read the other day that on the home release they're adding another half hour's worth of footage to it.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
I want to see Spider-Man for half an hour.
Just more Spider-Man, more everything.
Just having kicking up. We can't spoil.
No, we are
Infinity
not
War,
spoiling this.
Infinity
Don't
War's
worry.
actually not that old. But I want more Spider-Man.
Yeah, and more Thanos.
No, just
I want more Thanos.
I want more Thor.
Yeah, I feel like the second movie would be Thor's thing.
I feel like any podcast with just me and you is a movie and TV podcast.
That's all it's going to be. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sorry, but yeah.
But I think the highlight of Infinity War was Thor.
Yeah, it was awesome. I went to see the midnight IMAX showing, and when Thor turns up, the whole fucking place erupted.
Because Thor's a handsome man.
Very.
He's a very handsome
Very
man,
handsome dude.
with his short hair. Short hair Thor is more attractive than long hair Thor.
Easily.
Especially with one eye. He looked cool with one eye. He looks cool with one eye. Like,
yeah.
Past Thor movies, he should have had one eye.
So you've seen Ragnarok, right?
Ragnarok is the best movie.
All right, because it was so long for you not seeing it.
I saw Ragnarok after I watched Infinity War.
Which is insane.
But I watched like the CinemaSins version of Ragnarok first.
You did not do that.
Because I just wanted to know what happened in Ragnarok, because I don't want to go into the movie without knowing anything, because I would have been confused.
Should have watched it.
I was still sort of confused.
Really?
That's the very, very beginning. Like the first 2 minutes of the movie. But other than that, I think Thor Ragnarok is an amazing movie because it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah, which is what I loved about it. It was something refreshing. It was Taika Waititi doing him, but with a budget.
We don't even have our South African guy to do a Korg impression.
Taika Waititi's not South African.
No, but Korg sounds South African. He doesn't sound like he's from New Zealand.
He puts that on, doesn't he?
He sounds like he's from South Africa. Is that, hey, I'm Korg, this is Meek. Haven't pulled you off.
Fucking hell.
That's honestly Ragnarok. If you've not watched Ragnarok, it's, even if you don't like comic book movies, it's so good. Very good film.
Has some amazing so it has what essentially look like kind of Renaissance painting visuals.
Yeah,
it looks incredible.
Yes,
I don't know how they've pulled that kind of stuff off. Amazing art direction. I want more of that.
Yes,
it looked amazing. So we were just the two of us. Like, what's his name? Will Smith and his son.
You messed up your own joke.
Jaden. Oh, that's the voice of our third. Joining us is
the lovely
Latoya.
Thank you.
Lovely Latoya.
So you don't know who Jaden Smith is?
I sort of know who Jaden Smith is. It's his son, and he was like in After Earth.
But he wasn't actually in that song though. You know, just the two of us. It was his first son. Like, you know, he has a first son.
Whoa, I did not know this.
Yeah, he was married twice.
There's another son.
Yeah, he has an older son before Jaden with his first wife.
There's another Smith son.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. He plays American football, I think.
I didn't know
Really?
this.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's jacked.
Yeah, it's been massive. Is that why he did that movie Concussion about American football stuff, or is it just coincidence?
No, I don't think so. But that movie was disgraceful.
Was it? I've not watched it.
It was really bad. He tries to do like a Nigerian accent, and it's
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh.
But I think I heard Concussion was meant to be good, but then the NFL saw the script and they said you have to change it.
Really?
Can they do that?
Yeah. Well, obviously the NFL has a lot of money.
Hmm.
So they probably said to the studio, change the script. And the studio said, hey guys, NFL's got more money than us.
They're going to see the shit out of us.
Yeah, basically.
That sucks. Because like, everything I heard was meant to be like his Oscar thing, and then when it came out, it just bombed. Like everyone hated
it. Was
it.
not the best.
Jaden Smith was also Karate Kid.
Yes.
Oh god, he was that Karate Kid. I actually watched that.
It was good.
My friend loved it.
I loved it too.
What did you think?
I didn't see it.
You haven't seen
It was
it?
great. It's really good. I watched it recently.
I mean,
There's a lot of heart.
It has heart. It definitely does. But I don't know. That being said, I'm not a diehard original Karate Kid fan, so it is what it is.
Jackie Chan is a real man.
I like Jackie Chan
I
in
like
it.
Jackie Chan.
I think if we have a rating, there's going to be a rating on this podcast. Real man. Jackie
Real
Chan's top.
You always mention Jackie Chan.
He's awesome. He's
So
awesome. He can do everything. He sings. He dances. He
Dances.
He probably dances.
He probably dances, right?
I mean, if you know kung fu, you can probably dance because like kung fu is like very like you move a lot. He's very limber. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if that translates to rhythm.
True.
Yeah.
That's the word I was saying for
But-
rhythm.
He can dance, he just dances bad.
Yeah.
He just kung fu.
He can do the splits is what you
Yeah.
He's got moves. Doesn't have to use them.
But I think Jaden Smith's pretty cool.
Jaden Smith. So like he was in After Earth, which fucking have you
Fine.
seen that?
No, because it wasn't good.
Don't see it. I mean,
But like in general,
He's like, I was actually talking about it with Jaya today. Jaya is one of our friends. And he's weird. Like, he's odd. Like, not in a bad way. Like, he's just a
I've seen him on
unique
like,
individual.
like
Yeah.
on Twitter. He's super weird. Like he's just like some weird. Like he sounds like he's constantly high. Or if like Kanye
What's wrong with
didn't
that?
know music, what's wrong with that?
he makes music.
No, that's what I mean. Like it's
Oh,
like
you just insulted him so bad.
no.
We can't have
I'm
Jaden
not-
Smith on the show anymore because you first Christopher Reeves in the last episode. Now we can't have Jaden Smith.
I don't dislike Christopher Reeves, but also he's dead. We're never going to have him on the episode. It's like we can't have Stephen Hawking on the
His
episode.
son.
His son.
Does he have a
I don't know
son?
if Christopher Reeves has a
He
son.
might have a son.
Stephen Hawking has a son.
Does he?
What's his name?
I don't know. I watched the movie about him.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was Theory of Everything. Amazing.
Yeah.
Eddie Redmayne was prime Stephen Hawking.
No, he was really good in it. He does that kind of like acting.
I
very
think
well.
like Eddie Redmayne's a better Stephen Hawking than Stephen Hawking.
I mean, he's not as smart as him.
No, well, no one is.
Well, I'm sure there's some people smart.
Yeah, but are they smart?
That's relative to what you're discussing.
Are they smart and also have a talking wheelchair?
I mean, did you know that he basically contacted police under domestic abuse for one of his wives?
Peak.
He had more than one.
He had two.
So the one in the movie, they broke up.
Yeah, his
that
first
was only
wife,
his first wife.
I don't remember. I think in the film is based off her accounts of Stephen Hawking, and they're all very positive. Like, surprisingly so, because usually you think she'd be a bit jaded because he was cheating on her with his nurse.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
Have you seen the movie?
No,
I have seen the movie. I just don't remember that.
He wasn't
part.
cheating on her, but they were sort of having like a they might have been having a sexual affair. But in the movie, it depicts it as a non-sort of sexual affair.
Obviously.
Fucking hell.
So like, but then she got married again and she was happy.
Okay.
Then he turned down a knighthood.
Why?
He doesn't like the Queen. He doesn't believe in monarchy. He didn't believe. He's dead.
That is baller.
He didn't believe in monarchy.
That is my favourite thing.
So the Queen was like, "Hey man, do you want a knighthood, man?" He's like, "No."
That's right. It was.
He probably put
No.
no. What was that?
Sorry, what were you just?
I
about
was
to do?
gonna do the
Please do
Microsoft
it.
Sam. No, it's gonna
No,
mess up.
do
It's
it.
gonna be messed up on
No,
the
it's
microphone.
fine.
No, man, it's fine.
Just do it to the
It's
side.
fine. It's fine. It's like, my name is Professor Stephen Hawking. That sounds better than yours. Well, you can't hear mine because I'm playing with my mouth.
So you were trying to do that?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's how it sounds. The Microsoft Sam.
Fucking hell.
What? Like,
The Microsoft. Oh yeah, because like
Microsoft Sam is what his voice is based off.
he just uses like the stock Microsoft thing. That was his voice.
so he cannot say certain words.
I think
What?
he fine tuned it afterwards.
Yeah.
I think he made like a cool version of it.
But it's why he sounded
With
American.
auto-tune.
Yeah,
He can make beats.
he went full on T-Pain with it.
Yeah, him
That
and
would
T-Pain
be
are
so
fucking
great
mates.
if he was constantly walking around with a T-Pain voice.
I mean, rolling around.
Imagine him doing a lecture with like the T-Pain
He could get
rolling
legs,
around.
okay? It's 2018.
But
He just couldn't use them because the rest of his body was shut down.
That's
Would
true.
Mm,
No, I meant like robot legs.
right.
Wow.
But his body,
But, like, his
he couldn't
body-
move his body. He had an autoimmune.
Robot legs. As
Yeah.
in he's in the robot, like you're in a transformer.
Oh, like a mech.
Oh,
Yeah.
like you just sitting there and a robot's carrying you.
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
Like an avatar.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
See?
But Jaden Smith is. I tried.
Back to Jaden Smith.
Back
Yeah,
to
no,
Jaden
because I
Smith.
was trying to tell Jaden Smith's story.
Go on
Jaden
then.
Smith. I tried making an Instagram that was Jaden Smith inspired. Where
How
the
did that
photos
go?
would be like.
You always surprise me.
Yeah, it comes
Like,
up with
where
the
did this
weirdest.
come from?
I have weird ideas. The photos would be just a random thing, I don't know, like grass or trees or something. You know, so like Instagram type photos. Pigeons eating grass outside. No,
Is that weird?
that would be something. That would be a picture. So there's a
See-
picture of a pigeon eating grass,
Right.
and then it just was like a Jaden Smith style caption.
What would
Just
what would
like-
the caption be?
I think that's something like one of his tweets was like, "Are trees really alive?" or something. I don't
What
know.
do you mean by alive?
I don't know. It's Jaden Smith. I know what he's
I
saying.
don't think he knows what he's saying.
I did it once on one of my posts. It was like, did this trip, did we really find ourselves, or did ourselves find this trip, or something? I don't know.
Jesus.
Okay, let me ask you a
Christ.
question.
Okay.
Since we're talking about trees.
Okay.
If a tree falls in the forest
Mm.
and no one hears it, did it fall?
It fell. Yeah. I think the question
Think
is, did it
about
make
it.
a sound? is what
Physically,
he's saying.
yes.
But did it
fell.
actually fall because no one knows that it fell?
Okay, so you don't know something happened. Did it happen?
Yeah.
This is like the.
In your instance, no. But in
reality.
the general
Yes.
worldly instance, yes. But in your own reality, no.
So if someone dies and no one ever really finds out, are they dead?
Yeah.
They're missing.
Well, they're missing.
No, as in, let's say you don't know, like you lose touch with people and they die. Not because you lose touch with them.
So this one person's lost touch with everyone.
Yeah.
They're
And then just
recluse.
He's a hermit, recluse.
They're
loving.
Boo Radley.
I mean, someone's got to find them.
But when they're found, then yes, they're dead.
So until they're found, they're not dead.
Well, technically they are dead. It's just no one knows they're dead.
But
in
if no one
limbo.
knows, are they?
They're in limbo.
Think
They're
about
lost.
it.
I don't know. I think that they're dead. Yeah.
You're thinking, yeah, but if you don't know something's something, then is it?
Yeah.
That's a theory.
This is like the non-internet version of like Pickhood didn't happen.
What?
What? What's Pickhood?
No, like
He's
Picture
quite
didn't
mature.
happen.
Sorry?
picture, like photo didn't happen.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
That's like the non-internet
You
version
mean
of that.
photo or fake or something? Was it Pixel or it didn't happen?
That's literally what
You
I
said
said.
picture or it didn't happen.
I said pick first.
I don't think you did.
He's
I didn't
an
know.
Oh
old
my
man.
god, you guys are like
know.
a year younger than me.
I'm 2. I'm 3.
2,
Two.
I'm 3.
3.
No,
That
2.
makes 5 altogether.
I don't know. I'm
That's
young.
not how
Half a
math
decade.
works.
You're just old. That's what you are.
Oh no. You young people. How
Did-
back in my day we said.
Did you
pick.
hear Will Smith is going to jump out of a bungee? Like out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon for his 50th birthday.
Didn't he do
He's
something
not
like
50
that
yet.
recently?
I don't know if he's done it already.
Well,
It might have been
that's where like
recently.
the Uncle Phil pic came from, where he looked like Uncle Phil.
No, that was at an award show.
No, that was him bungee jumping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But is he doing?
Was he in a suit?
Is he doing a? Yeah.
Why is Sully confused about it?
Yeah.
Because I heard it recently. I thought he was going to bungee jump over the Grand Canyon, or maybe he already did. Maybe I was. Maybe the person I heard it from was using the wrong tense.
I think he already did. I think. I mean, it might be another bungee jumping thing. I don't know, but
Will Smith also is a real man. He can go on our list. So who's on our list at the moment?
what with Jackie Chan and Will
Jackie
Smith?
Chan and Will Smith.
Have we agreed to Will Smith?
Apparently.
It's your list.
It's my
your
list.
list.
Will Smith. I think everyone's really real man inside.
Who
You've
would-
just got to
who
discover
wouldn't-
the real man.
Who wouldn't make the real man list for you?
I don't think anyone won't make a real man list. I think everyone's a real man. But
So
like,
what's the point of
What's the
this?
point of the
Like-
list?
but you gotta find yourself to be the real man.
What?
You gotta know who you
Go
are
back to my
to be the
question.
real man.
If something happens
So you're not a real man?
and you don't know what happened,
If you don't know you're a real man, are you a man?
Are you a real man?
No. Okay. Okay. Before you joined us, Latoya,
yeah.
me and Luca were discussing if I had a time machine and let you borrow it for the day, where would you go back in time to?
I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do
You
it?
wouldn't do it.
I'm like really conscious about changing stuff in the past. Like if you do something and it has like an effect and then like some weird stuff happens, like that Family Guy episode, you know, where Stewie like goes back in time, him and Brian,
Okay.
Okay, go on.
and then
I watched some of it. I've not watched all of
I
Family
watched
Guy.
some Family Guy.
no, I've forgotten.
I watched one where he kills his mom.
Was that a dream?
Oh.
Yeah, so he goes back in time and he does something,
Mm.
and then it alters everything in the future.
Yeah.
So
So then you come back and there's like 5 Latoyas, and then you're like, one
Which one?
of us doesn't exist, 4 of us don't exist. That's a lot of pressure, and I don't feel like I need that in my life right now.
So you wouldn't use it?
Or like, you know, in Thingy when his mum falls in love with him.
Back to the Future.
Oh, that's creepy.
That
No, that would creep the shit out of me. That would definitely creep me out.
But okay, so Luca, explain your
and also, don't we find it suspicious that she has a crush on this guy and then her son looks exactly like him,
Like-
and the father's not suspicious of
Yeah.
anything?
The dad's like, oh, is that me? It's not me.
The dad should be like, hey, did
That looks
did
like
you
that guy
actually
from high
hook
school.
up with that guy?
Yeah.
Did we already? How's
Mm.
okay? Explain to Latoya your
So-
answer.
I wouldn't want to go to anywhere in the past where it's like really bad. So like, I wouldn't want to go back to like wars. I wouldn't want to go back to like fucking slavery time.
The past was pretty good for your people. I'm joking.
Well, it depends where you go in the past. Like, I don't want to go to like ancient Egypt because like
Yeah.
Jews and stuff that wasn't good for them.
Are you Jewish?
No, but I can look pretty Jewish.
You're Italian.
My hair gets super curly in the heat.
Just speak Italian.
I can't speak Italian.
Don't pretend.
Oh,
You're Italian, so if you pretend to speak Italian, it's fine.
See?
Wow.
That's not Italian.
You know, less Italian.
That's not
than
Italian.
me.
That's the other one.
How'd you say it? Yes in Italian? This should be so.
Oh
like,
my
this
god! I
is
actually do know this. Oh wow.
Can you say hello?
I can say bye.
Ciao.
Buenas noches.
Yeah.
Ciao.
That's
I know
I think
ciao.
It's
that's
good evening.
Spanish.
Oh yeah, I think it's Spanish.
I really can't remember. That's terrible. Like the only people that have ever like taught me any Italian is my mum when she's drunk and my
Nice.
grandma. And my grandma comes from like the way my mum dubs it is like peasant stock. We come from like farm territory in there. So like farm territory. Yeah. So it's like imagine like a Cockney trying to teach someone
So you're,
English.
like,
It's not
from-
real English.
From the Boondocks.
That'd be nice if I was. Yeah. It's like middle of fucking nowhere.
That's what the boonies are, right? It's American slang.
I thought Boondocks were like actual docks.
No, Boondocks is like the country,
The country.
like where the people hang out outside their house with the weird guitars.
Bayou.
Banjos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Boondocks.
See, I would
Yeah.
go. I told Luca, I'd go back in time and I'd punch a mammoth.
Yeah, he wants to punch a mammoth.
I mean, that's a dream.
See,
It probably wouldn't affect the future.
exactly. That's what I was
Okay.
saying.
Wait, so would you go back that far? Because if you think, this isn't going to affect the future, Ice Age comes and fucks everything up.
No, I'll just go chill, watch some dinosaurs and come back.
Hey, man.
That's a good shout, actually.
See? It's like that episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. I've never watched Phineas and Ferb.
Wow.
Okay.
It's after your time.
Is
name dropping Phineas and Ferb best show. Watch in Japanese.
Is Phineas and Ferb a cartoon?
Yes.
That was on like Cartoon Network or something.
It was on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably why I didn't grow up watching cartoons. Like by the time I got home after like school or anything, it was The Fresh Prince, and then it was Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What
then it was
about when
bed.
you were in primary school?
How old are you?
You finished at 1.
What?
Buffy the
Primary
Vampire
school?
Slayer.
When did you
School
go
at
to
1?
primary school?
Until like year 3. And when you get to year 3, that's when you start doing the full day.
No.
But reception, you don't go in for the full day.
We used to go
We
to,
used to go
I
for
used
the
to go
full
to
day.
school until 3 o'clock until I hit year 4, then I said until 3:40.
Ooh, that's bad.
And like my parents couldn't pick me up because they were both working, so I used to go to.
Because they
an
didn't
art-
love him.
Wow.
That's probably more accurate.
The truth hurts. And so they were like, I'd go to like an after school kind of club thing, and they'd pick me up at like 5:30. So by the time I got home, cartoons were not on TV, but I got to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which no one else in the school did.
Buffy the
So
Vampire
I
Slayer
couldn't
was
talk to
prime.
anyone.
I never really cared for it.
Oh, I love Buffy.
Was cool.
Buffy, Angel, all that.
The vampire was cute though.
Angel.
He had his own show.
Good show.
And then he was on Bones.
Yeah, Main Guy and
He's
Bones.
Main Guy in Bones.
That ran for like, Bones is cool. It ran for like 12 seasons.
Bones is a pretty sick show.
Mm.
And he was super cool. Do you want to know how I knew he was cool?
How?
Because he used to wear a suit with Vans. I was like,
Wow.
and in like 2012, that was like badass.
That was in.
That was Latoya's thing back
Anything-
then. She's like,
anything with Vans.
this guy with the Vans and the suit.
Yeah, I was about it.
Yeah.
That's how I knew people were cool. Like when the boys used to come in with their uniform, but Vans on, I was like, badass.
I'd been kicked out of school.
Yeah, we would have got straight kicked out. We had to wear like full on.
So did we. That's why I was badass. Like, you don't get to be
no,
badass by
man, my
following the
school-
rules.
My school was.
No, my school would just kick you the fuck out.
Then if I got kicked out of school, I got kicked out of the house.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
No Vans for you guys.
no,
I don't wear Vans anyway.
I wear Vans. Just
I've never seen you wear Vans.
you've never seen what I wore at sports day.
Those aren't Vans.
Show me your Vans. Next episode, you got to wear Vans.
I will wear Vans next
I'm gonna
episode.
put them on
I've
that.
only
You
seen
take
you
a
with
picture.
Converse and boots.
Next episode, you have to wear Vans, and I put it on our Instagram, SlapDuck Podcast on Instagram.
Did you? Oh,
Mhm.
I like the way you dropped that in there.
Yeah.
Sully's getting very good
I'm
at
very good
stuffing
at
the
that
shit in.
because I didn't do it in the first episode at all.
So we're just dropping it throughout.
Yes,
Mm.
but yeah, we'll then you can comment yay or nay, Lucas Vans.
Also,
Should I
I'll
wear
just...
socks with my Vans?
What?
Should I wear
What
socks
type
with
of
my
Vans
Vans?
are they? You should always wear socks with shoes.
They're low top.
firstly.
They're
Yeah,
like
never
low
not wear
Vans.
socks.
They're like
Then just wear the socks that like
The
ankle
invisible socks.
Yeah, invisible.
yeah, that's what I
socks.
mean. It's like, all right, because that's what I normally wear with them. But
Wow.
Don't like invisible socks.
I just got some invisible socks that actually work. Like
Where did you buy them from? I need some. I need to buy loafers.
H&M.
Ooh,
Yeah.
H&M is nice.
H&M so far has got like actually good this year.
I like
It's always been good. What are you talking about?
Well, it used to be good, and
That's
then went
my
through.
ride
Like,
or die.
other
Okay,
clothing
not
stores
really.
are available.
ASOS is my ride or die.
Other clothing stores also available.
Dude, we're not the BBC. It doesn't matter. We can say this
Hey,
shit.
we could be with the
Until we
BBC.
get sponsors, if you ever get sponsors.
Wow, you say you're not liking my podcast.
Wow.
First you hate Christopher Reeves, then you hate Jaden Smith, then you hate on me. You're gonna have to like. You're not allowed to edit any of this out.
I won't. I'm keeping this
You
in.
have to keep it all
Yeah.
in.
I hate everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't keep any. You can't do any of the edits.
Oh, they're taking pictures.
They're taking pictures of us.
There's a gentleman
Smart.
outside
There are
taking
some-
photos of me.
Some very nice
That's-
tourists taking
That's
pictures.
that's illegal, sir.
Is
Is it?
it?
Don't take. Yeah, you can't take photos of
I
people.
mean, you
without
just
their
posed
consent.
for it, so it's
I
fine.
didn't pose. I was looking at the man taking a photo of me.
But there's loads of times that I have people in my picture and they don't know.
True.
How many pictures do you think you're in without even knowing that you're in a picture?
I sometimes try to bring
So
people's
many.
pictures. Because then it's not illegal because I'm giving them consent.
It
That's completely
seems like
fine.
something you would do. That doesn't surprise
Yeah, I'm
me.
like, I like when someone's taking a photo, I just walk a little bit slower behind them.
Hmm.
See if I can get in there. Like,
Or
hey,
just- Or walk by the side, and as they take the picture, just like walk behind them. Just
no,
really slowly.
I don't pose the camera because that's creepy.
That's creepy.
Yes,
Not following them,
it's
but that's creepy.
it's creepy. It's creepier to them.
It's funny. Like, I find it really funny. Like, when I take a picture and then sometimes I don't notice that there's someone in the back who realized I was taking a picture and they posed for it. It happens all the time.
That's awesome.
Like, you know, like when you go out in your big group and you're posing and then there's people in the back.
Doing the same
Some
thing.
of them, like, proper, like...
Because then you sort of feel like you're part of it, and then when that person realizes, either they're like, oh, that weirdo's there, or that, oh, that's funny, and you make the memory even more
Be a
fun.
memory, yeah.
I think we're going to start finding that shit out, because like Facebook's like facial tagging things getting super good.
Oh, they'll
like,
find you.
Yeah.
And then
So you
like,
better find yourself from someone's random picture in the background.
Don't even say that. That's creepy.
Mhm.
It's not even finding myself. It's someone else finding me. Someone else, like, being like, who's that? And then they just know who I am.
Just look at your photo, and they find you. They find your LinkedIn profile, find everything about you.
Yeah, that would get super weird, super creepy, and full on Skynet, just like we were talking about earlier.
Skynet is the real reality we want in the future.
Facebook is Skynet.
Facebook, I think, is going to take over the world.
Facebook.
Is going to.
Facebook?
Facebook, alongside Tesla.
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah.
They know all
Facebook
about. They
is
know
like-
everything about us.
No, but this thing, like, we don't use it that much anymore, but it has so much information on
all
all of
that
us.
information.
Just so much.
It's got my date of birth. It's got where I'm from. It's got my name.
It doesn't have one.
That's not a lot at the moment. It knows your likes.
It knows that I probably used to follow like Miniclip on Facebook.
Oh, man.
Listen, I've been paranoid for a long time. I never put any of that stuff on there. I
You
just
just-
put my name. I don't even think it has my uni on there. I've never put a job on there.
Nothing.
So
No.
you're smart.
Never. I think I just put my birthday, but not the year.
When the robots come, they won't kill you because they won't know who you are.
No, they'll try and find her. Like, who is this?
Just use
Latoya.
facial
Elusive.
recognition.
She'll lead the resistance against the
Against-
robots.
What? She's our John Connor.
Yes.
Oh God.
That's because
Doomed.
I'm paranoid. This is how you have to live your life, guys.
Paranoid.
Live off the
Paranoia.
grid.
You being paranoid, is there any kind of, what would you call it?
I have no clue what you're saying to me. Evil genius?
No.
Is it the reptile people?
Yes.
The reptile people we discussed in the last episode.
Mm.
Do you think it's the reptile people that want to use your information?
Why?
Because they're
Who
trying.
are they?
Are
Are
there-
they people you made up?
No, there's
Have
a.
you seen these reptiles?
That's what we were discussing. We were thinking if there are reptile people, it'd be pretty cool, but also not cool.
Are they like aliens?
Yeah.
They're
sort of.
aliens that came and enslaved
So
humans.
they can mask themselves as normal
Yes.
people.
They've
Mm.
also created human lizard hybrids. This is all according to David Icke.
Yeah, so like there's this conspiracy theorist that's like obsessed with that kind of stuff, and that's what he believes. You being Miss kind of tinfoil hat, is there any conspiracy
Okay,
theories?
I'm not paranoid about stuff like that. I'm paranoid about stuff that can actually happen.
Like what?
Like, people can use your information on the internet
Yeah.
and steal your identity.
That's
like, that
true.
happens every
No,
day.
that
I'm
definitely
not,
happens.
I'm paranoid about that stuff. That's why I don't put my information all over the internet.
Okay, so but you're not worried. You're not like scared that someone's tracking you.
No.
Okay.
That's flattering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just... That would...
You're fine with that.
Yeah, it's
Depends
like,
on the
oh,
reason
you wanna
they're
be me,
tracking
that's
you.
cool.
Someone would be like, Sally, you have a stalker, and you'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
that's cute.
Can I meet them?
that's so
Oh, they're
good.
cute.
That's the person in
You're
the
the type
background of
of
my
person
pictures.
who'd be sad when their stalker gets spoiled of them.
Yeah, man, I
You
just
try
feel
and
like,
get him
oh,
back.
no, it's fine. Look, I'm
You-
doing something new today.
He would start stalking his old stalker,
Yeah.
trying to get him
Be
back.
like, who are you watching now?
Oh,
Yeah, but
gosh.
everyone would do that. I feel like secretly everyone likes attention, even if it's from someone that they don't like.
That's true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So as soon as you've had that attention and they're like, they go away, you're like, what have I done wrong? Am I no longer good enough?
I'd be like Phoebe with her stalker in Friends. She meets him, like, go out for dinner. I think they go out for dinner or something. But, like, I try and be their friend.
I don't know.
Um,
I think I'd start.
But then they'll stop being your stalker. You'll be friends.
No,
Yeah.
but then we'd look for a new stalker together.
Wait, you
As a
you'd look to stalk someone? Or-
No, we'd try and be stalked. Stalking isn't cool, by the way. Like, we're not saying stalking is fine.
No, it's just flattering. Apparently.
No, it's. I mean,
I never said any of that. I just said you'd be
I'm just
upset
gonna,
if you
just
lost
gonna put
your
a thing out
stalker.
there. Don't stalk people, like unless like you ask them and they're okay with it.
Then
Or
it's not
unless it's
stalking.
Sully.
It's
and then
like
it's fine.
fake stalking. It's like you get the thrill of stalking, but it's not stalking. It's like consensual stalking.
Wait, so you can't write, Sally?
I mean, I can write words. I know how to write. Like,
He just has bad
I
handwriting.
have bad handwriting. I've
Like
never.
you.
Oh, I have terrible handwriting. Like at this point, I type so much that I don't actually write
No
unless
one
it's
needs to
signing.
write anymore.
No, it's signing my signature is literally just a squiggle. I should probably say that.
I love writing. I prefer it. I prefer like writing to typing.
What if you lose your paper? What if you lose your book?
What if you lose your file? What if you lose your document?
You can back up your files.
In the cloud.
You can copy your paper.
Then you have to write all over again.
No.
No, as in with the blueprint paper. Do you remember back in the day when there was blueprint paper? So it's like blue. You put it in between sheets of paper. So when you write on the top, it copies it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wait, did you ever? Wait, you had that?
No, I just know it existed.
I
They used to have
that
it at like banks and stuff, and they still have it on like receipts, don't they?
Yeah, like the smaller kind of receipt companies.
They used to have that at my school.
Did they?
Because when you used to get like detentions. Like after,
detention
like
slips, so the teacher
keeps
one.
There's 3.
Yeah,
I never had got detention.
That's how I got my like receipts at university from like handling like final things.
I didn't go to university, so I wouldn't know.
Did you not have to hand in stuff for your like course that you
It was all online.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything was all my scripts, all my my essays on film were all online.
Yeah.
Wait, so you never had detention the whole time you were at school?
No, not once.
Not once. I was never late. I know that. I was never
But
late.
you were never late.
I'm never late to work.
Okay.
That's true.
I always make it just on time. And that's the same way I've always lived my life.
Just
on time.
I mean, it's better than always being late.
Yeah, always being early. Who likes that guy?
I'm always early. I try to always be early.
I always try to be early, not to work, but I always try to be early.
Yeah, not to work.
No, I'm not
Everywhere
getting
else
to
I'm
work.
like
At
But
least.
generally, being early is like, hey, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm always like, whenever like friends stuff meeting up, I get there for the time rather than.
Like, we're meeting at 3:00. I turn up at 1:30. Why aren't you here yet?
Yeah,
Sonny's just
my
there
dad's
warming
like
up the seats.
like an early bird as well. I don't like it. I don't want to get there first and be waiting for everyone. And also, you don't want to be the first person at a party.
Oh no, at a party, I always come the perfect 45 minutes late. It's not an hour late, you're not late, but 45 minutes, perfect.
Oh, my car was stuck in traffic.
That's still early.
Oh, you're like 3 hours late kind of person.
Like, if the party starts at 7, I'll be there at 9.
You're only there for when the party's really ramped up.
Yeah.
She gets there and she's just,
And
no,
like-
I've been afraid of this.
No, I won't lie. But I just like the party to be hype when I get there.
It's like, it's
I
a bit
wanna
dead
warm
right
up.
now. I'll come back later.
Yeah, I've learnt my lesson like from secondary school.
From secondary school, so many dope parties at secondary school.
No, like everyone knows when you show up on time, you have to help set everything up because no one's ever on time for a
true.
party. You get there and the person's like, "Oh, we're still doing this. Can you put the cake out?" I'm like, "Didn't come ready."
I only went to one party at secondary school.
One
I
party.
wasn't a cool kid, man.
I mean, neither was I, but I went to more than one party.
Nah, man. It's because in secondary school, like everyone's like, at least at my secondary school, everyone was starting to get like bevs. But like, because they were all posh. Because I went to a very posh school, so they all bought like really expensive drinks.
And they
all they did was like drink the whole time. They didn't do anything. It wasn't a party. It was just like a bunch of people drinking.
It was just like wine and cheese.
Yeah, and I was like, this
Some
isn't
crackers there.
this isn't me, guys. Can we go to like kick rocks on the street? That's what I did.
What?
Yeah, man. Kick rocks on the street. Kick the rock on the street.
The one rock.
Just gonna beat him up.
Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne.
You're not going to beat him up?
Yeah, I can. But basically, we had this conversation where I can beat up the rock.
Is
In
he
10 years'
conscious?
Like, in 10 years' time, I can get Jason Statham to... Was it Jason Statham?
It was
Get
Jason Statham.
I love Jason Statham.
Yeah, see? He's on
I
our
like him
on our
too.
real man list.
Because he is a real
You
man.
said everyone was a real man.
True.
sorry.
But like on our specific list.
Okay.
Like we'll
Okay.
have like a...
Okay, the ones who know they're real men. That's
yeah,
therefore
like
they
inside, yeah.
Sure.
So
Okay.
like we'll have like a list and like a board and like we'll rank them or something.
This is going to look like some conspiracy theory shit. Like, you'll be ranking people string between
and
them.
lines between him and
Yeah.
Will Smith
Yeah.
and Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan was in this movie with Chris Rock or Tucker, who was in the movie with...
Have Chris Tucker and Will Smith? No. Has Will Smith been in the same movie as Ice Cube?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We
I
can
don't think
link
so.
this up.
But Chris Tucker was in a movie with Bradley Cooper.
Was it?
Who was, yeah,
Who's Will?
Oh,
Silver
Silver
Linings
Linings
Playbook.
Playbook, yeah.
Who was in a movie with...
This should be how you end your show every week. You see if you can line up 2 celebrities.
That's good.
That's a good way. Like
yeah.
you see if you can connect them because you like movies.
Yeah.
So you start with one and you see if you can make a chain.
We're so doing that now.
We're so going to do that.
Yeah, thank you for
that.
that.
That's going to be our last segment.
Every week.
No, not every week.
You need to link
chop
them
and
up.
change.
Okay,
so we're trying to get from
Will Smith to Jackie Chan.
Will Smith to Jackie Chan.
So we're at Chris Tucker, who's at Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper then goes to Robert De Niro. Because Robert De Niro's in movies with everyone.
Which movie has...
Silver Linings Playbook still.
So you
Okay, so it does have to be a different movie.
No, it doesn't,
Yeah.
but okay.
So Silver Linings Playbook to...
So why not link straight from Tucker to De Niro without Cooper in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's really an
You don't need
extra
that.
step
Yeah.
that's unneeded.
Tucker, De Niro. Who am I trying to get to?
Will
Will Smith.
De Niro to
Can we link anyone to like
Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller? Can we link anyone to Jeff Goldblum?
What movies has Will Smith been in?
I don't know. He's been in that one. No, wait. We're linking Will Smith to Jackie Chan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Karate Kid. Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith
And After Earth.
Full circle, Jaden Smith.
Take it.
There we go.
You
Jaden.
get an extra point for mentioning Jaden Smith.
Thank you very much.
That was like the easiest one to match up.
So easy.
You failed.
We talked about the movie this time.
So we all now know Jaden Smith is the solution to everything. Thank you for listening to the SlapDuck Podcast here at the pod at White City Place. Remember to follow us on SlapDuck Podcast on Instagram. Do you guys have anything you'd like to plug?
Well, like always, I'm going to plug the email.
The email address, which is
slapduckpodcast@gmail.com. Send us your questions and queries and who you'd like to stalk, apparently. If Sully's worth stalking,
yeah, man,
go for it.
Hit me up. It's like Craigslist, but just for this podcast. And remember, I'm going to go back in time and punch a mammoth and then a giant sloth.
And be stood on.
Nice.
Do giant sloths exist?
They did.
Sweet.